Yeah, of course. You go. Go.
So my name's Mel, and this is my business partner and wife, Beth. So we are the founders and directors of Signature Property Stages, based in Huddersfield, but it's now a nationwide service.
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do property staging and furnishing. So part of the business is for show homes, for kind of new build houses and developments. So we do the design and all the furnishing on a sort of higher basis for those properties. And the other half is more sort of for Airbnbs, holiday lets, and kind of in properties known as serviced accommodation. So again, we do all the design, and our clients purchase furniture. So we completely set up that down to kind of TVs, all the kitchenware, all the bulk furniture, all soft furnishings as well. So they're the two types of things that we do.
Could you provide an overview of your career journeys that ultimately led to you becoming the directors of Signature Property Stages, along with a brief description and history of the business?
Yeah, of course. So we've been going for a couple of years now. We've actually got complete different backgrounds. We've both in medical device sales prior to this, so nothing to do with interior, but we've always had a love for interior. Especially me, I always like messing around with the house and changing things, and Beth likes kind of the idea of a business to ourselves that we can run. So we kind of combined our skills together, came up with the idea, obviously realising there's a gap in the market for this type of stuff. And yeah, it kind of snowballed from there really, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we kind of started out with an idea of what we were going to do. We were going to just do the show home side of things. And then as we kind of got more established and built up, people asked for different services. They recommended us again. We started pretty locally. People recommended us from further and further afield. We just built it up from there and now go all over the place.
Kind of followed the demand.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Used to. What challenges have you faced as directors of Signature Property Stages, and what advice would you give to someone who's maybe looking to enter the property industry like yourselves?
Yeah, every day is a learning day.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's so much to learn, you're kind of never there, but we've overcome a lot of logistical hurdles. I would say that they have been the biggest barriers. So things such as transportation in the vans, storage space, to furnish the property, little things I won't bore you, but like taking away packaging from houses, obviously, they're all really time-consuming things that need sorting out, although in the long run probably quite small. But we have to learn to overcome each one at a time.
Yeah, I think with there being so many moving parts for everything, it's being able to keep track of everything and making sure everything happens in the right order. And we're lucky enough now that we've got a big team that work with us. So kind of we sit at the top and sort of organise everything, and then we've got a brilliant team. But again, that comes with, we've got people that will drive the vans now, people at the warehouse, people that then go finish off, so they do all the staging at the end, decorators, like I say, people that remove all the packaging. So trying to organise everyone, it can be quite tough at times.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of people starting out, it's just keep going. We found at the beginning, obviously, it takes a while to build up your reputation and get your first client, and making sure you do such a brilliant job on that, and then focus on the next one and the next one.
Yeah.
Just keep at it. We've had some really tough times. It's difficult, especially working and living together. It can kind of become your whole life at times, and whilst that's a good thing, you also need to kind of take a step away and realise, it's important to keep going, but kind of make sure there's a balance as well. I don't know if you've got anything to add to that.
No. It's just being realistic. Being realistic, with expectations. Obviously, nothing happens overnight. It's been a time thing. A lot of it is reputation. You've got to establish that reputation over time. It takes time and commitment to do so. But yeah, obviously it pays off in the long run. So just hang in there.
What would you attribute as the main reason for your recent success as a business?
It is probably the growth of the team, isn't it?
Yeah.
So growing the team has been fairly new to us. In the past half a year, we've grown it. It used to be kind of ourselves attending all the jobs, but quickly realised we need to remove ourselves from the business in order for it to grow.
Yeah.
So like I say, taking on and growing a team is still relatively new, but I still believe a big portion of the success has come from that move. Obviously, again, it didn't happen overnight. We have to get the right resources in place in order to grow it. We have to go to interview properly, select the right candidates, get them trained up. But now it's kind of systems are in place for it to kind of operate on its own. We're now seeing the benefits. Obviously, we've got more time to invest elsewhere, not being on the job, not being at the property. So it's only now all the hard work is kind of coming to fruition. But absolutely, I've put it down to growing the team and having all the logistics in place, to get to where we are today.
Yeah, like you said, it's kind of allowing us to work more on the bits that are going to bring more business in. So we're having some really great meetings with bigger clients and kind of sitting down and working out our systems and working out the process and what we can offer that makes us different to everyone else. Being able to have the time to do that now, we've got such a good team in place. I think that's definitely helped, yeah.
And the fact that we don't have to flat pack anymore, that's the cherry on top as well.
Yeah.
Not our strong point.
Since winning the award, how has that affected your business both internally and externally, would you say?
Yeah, I think internally it's really nice. It motivates everyone again that all the hard work that everyone is doing is paid off, and it's nice to have recognition for that. And I think externally, we've kind of done some work recently. We've done some presentations and held some meetings and things. The amount of people that already followed our journey and things that came up to us and said, "Oh, I've seen you've won that award." It's brilliant. It's nice for the recognition. And I think secondly as well, we've got obviously a lot of our business is based off referrals and our clients recommending us to other people, which is brilliant. But it's nice to have something quite formal as well to show people that, you know, we do know what we're doing, and, you know, we work hard, and it's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, no, I can't even add much more. It just comes back to the whole reputation point that I mentioned before. Obviously, you know, having that recognition there in writing. Yeah, it's been really good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And as award winners, would you recommend Business Awards UK to other businesses, and if so, why?
Yeah, definitely. I think the whole process of like selection and things and the communication was really great. And actually sitting down, and obviously once we got the notification, sitting down and filling in the form, it actually makes you realise just how much you have done. Obviously it's great to kind of go through everything, and, you know, you really took into account everything that we've done, and, you know, it's quite a long process to fill all the information in, but it was great that you guys kind of do ask so much information. So yeah, that was good.
It's almost like an opportunity for reflection to see, you know, like Beth said, just how far you've come. So then, like I say, to go all the way and to actually, you know, win it really just solidifies all the hard work. So definitely worth entering.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Again, we've just entered 2024. What is the next big step for yourselves and Signature Property Stages, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're in the process of moving into the biggest sort of warehouse that we've ever had. We're going around 3,000 square foot, so it just shows the growth that we're having and the amount of work that we've got coming up, properties that we need to do. So I think that's going to be a game changer in terms of logistics and increasing our capacity. I think we've got some really good meetings already sorted for January, new clients that we can hopefully work for quite a long time. We've got some really great relationships already, so we like to build on those.
Yeah,
anything for you?
Yeah, no, it's all about growth, like Beth said. Obviously, you know, moving into bigger space allows more capacity to take on more work and keep up with the demand. So yeah, we just hope to continue growing and obviously bringing more team members on board. We've actually got a few interviews coming up, haven't we, this week to grow the team some more. So yeah, just keeping our resources growing.
Yeah, I think more awards would be lovely as well.
Yeah, let us know when we come again. But no, hopefully it's onwards and upwards for us.
Definitely.
No, that sounds amazing. And like you're saying, then I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see you again sometime soon with these kind of like big announcements you got. So into growing the business and big clients, that's always what you want to hear at the start of the year. But thank you again so much for joining us today, Beth and Mel. If people do want to find you, if they want to find yourselves, or they want to find Signature Property Stages, where can they find yourselves?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram, Facebook, website, all at Signature Property Stages. Try to keep it quite simple.
Yeah, we don't bite, feel free.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us again today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trem.